So you live in Liaoning province. You live in Shenyang.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
do you still live?
4 years.
It's been 4 years, and you live with your mother-in-law, because that's like in the U.S. That would be like odd. Like people don't live with
I think
their.
there are some
I'm
families. Some.
Oh, do you guys get
yes,
along?
and I'm very very happy to clarify that we do not live with our mother-in-law in the same house. We did that for a while. Okay, now listen, this is a great story because my wife. Okay, my wife is a Liaoning, Shenyang, Dongbei, Laopo.
Okay.
Okay, now whenever I tell people that I married a Dongbei Laopo, the Chinese people all look at me and they go, oh, they're like, so they know that a Dongbei Laopo is tough and they have a very strong character and it's this and that's it, right? So, and it's true. She's tiny. She barely weighs 90 pounds, but no, man.
She's got things
We know
under
who's
control.
in charge. So she's got it. Yes, she's got me. Right? So the point, so here's the point. So my darling wife, and it's all wonderful. This is my darling wife, and we came to Shenyang 4 years ago knowing we eventually would have to come. Her mother's getting old. To be with her mom, take care of her mom. And also our boy is 11 now. He was 7 then. And, you got to get grandma and Ardza, Lao Lao and Ardza, together, right? Which is all a wonderful blessing. But now when it comes to things, though, that are happening in the family, right? Because it's a family. You're not married to the wife. You're married to a family. This is family life here in China, which I agree with. I'm Italian. I agree with that, right? It's traditional family. So who does my wife want to protect more, her mother or me? Lucky guess? Not me. No way. Not me. Okay. So, so we're having this thing where my mother-in-law was staying with us for like about a month or so. And we were thinking we need to watch her. We need to take care of her. And she's in that bedroom over there on the other side of the house with her own bathroom. And I'm looking at my wife and I'm going, this isn't working. This isn't going to work, honey. And I want to get up in the morning and I want to be able to walk to the kitchen in my underwear, simple little things. And I can't because your mother's here, right? And I'm trying to explain this to her. But guess who but listen, she's arguing with me like crazy. She's like, you have to respect mom. And I'm like, of course, right? I know all that. But guess what? She didn't want to understand. Guess who agreed with me?
Mother-in-law.
My mother-in-law, yeah, right. So I said to my wife, we got to have a talk about, mom, we have to sit down with mom and we got to just talk about this like adults. And my wife was like, you're forbidden. Don't you say anything to my mother. And I knew, right, because she's protecting her mother, right? So I knew she was not seeing it. I knew she was, quote, wrong. And I mean that with love, okay? And she went away. She went to work, right? And I said to myself, okay, I'm going to set me and my mother-in-law, because I have great respect for her. She's wonderful. We get along great. She drives me crazy, but I drive her crazy. That's all normal. And I said, okay, we're going to talk this out, and then I'll let my wife know later. So there's a rule you learn to follow in life. It's sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Okay, so I didn't have my wife's permission, right? So I sat down, I looked at my mother-in-law, and of course, this is all in Dongbei This is all in Shar, Mama, 我爱你，你肯定知道我爱你。
That's so sweet.
我们一直在照顾你，对不对? And she said, yeah, I know. Right? Yeah. We're all good. So I'm like, Mom, my life is take care of you and Nana and our boy. I don't care about anything else. Okay. I said, but Ma, I said, I think you don't want to stay here all the time either. And she said, oh, 烦了.
Annoying.
Yeah.
Right?
Right,
烦了. Yeah, it's so annoying.我同意. She says, I agree. So me and her, we were beautiful. We were eye to eye. She's like, I don't want to stay here. I'm like, yeah, and I don't want you to stay here. Give me a hug,
I see.
We worked it out, right? And then and then we informed my wife.
Wow.
She was like, okay.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family story.
Did
You
you
know-
learn a thing or
Family
two?
story.
Well, I don't know if I want to try that strategy just yet.